guys, I'm Daniel. Today we are looking at the new Classic Army Krebs KC-89 ESLTR, which stands for the Enhanced Speed Load Tactical Rifle. Now this is a very cool, very modern AK. As if you guys heard me talk about it before, I'm usually not a huge fan of AKs. This one definitely sets itself apart. I like M4s usually because they're very adaptable, and then a lot of the ergonomics are very well thought out. Which AKs, they work pretty well too, but I'm not always necessarily a fan of until this guy came out. There's a lot of really small details that Classic Army, I'm sorry, not Classic Army, but Krebs, that Classic Army worked with as well, that is put into this gun that works extremely well. So for example, all metal construction, very sturdy, does have a good amount of heft to it, longer barrel, FPS is going to be a little bit more powerful. We'll get to that in a little bit. Besides that, you do have rail systems everywhere, top, bottom, left, and right. What I also like is you do have a long Optic Rail on the top of the receiver too. A lot of AKs, when you see the upper rail, is only on the top part here, but you actually have a full length. So that means if you want to put scopes, you want to put a red dot and a magnifier or any of that crazy stuff, you have that option to do that. Besides that, the rails, to all the other accessories to go with as well. Some of the really small things that I really liked and that stood out with this AK are just the smaller details that were thought out. So for example, when it comes to the selector switch, usually with the AK, to change the selector, you actually have to take your hand off the pistol grip and you have to manually change it, or you have to use your support hand to go up and around. This was well thought out, that on the selector switch there's this little groove where with your finger here you can actually just click it up or down. Very well thought out, so very similar to your M4, you don't have to move your hand away. So if you're playing in the middle of the game, you want to switch semi, auto, safe, anything like that, good to go, easy to switch out. Other thing I like, the AKs have an ambidextrous magazine release, which works very well. Put your hand down here and it's activated by the thumb. But they also went a step further where they added this little notch on the right-handed. Unfortunately, it's not on the left side, but on the right side, all you have to do, once again, with your finger, with your pistol, hand on the pistol grip, all you have to do is press that button and it releases immediately. Another really cool thing, since this is the tactical rifle with the speed reload, really small detail, if you look inside the magazine well, there's actually a spring that is pushing down on the magazine. So I'm not going to do it here because I don't want to break the mag or anything like that, but what happens is when you go to press that magazine release button, the mag actually shoots and ejects out. So if you're in the middle of the game, you're out of ammo, you need to do a super quick reload, this is going to give you that option to do that, where you press that magazine release button, the magazine actually shoots out very quickly, which is nice. So you can do that very quick tactical reload. So really, really well thought AK. I'm very happy with this. Besides that, it is made by Classic Army. Classic Army's been around for a really long time, makes some really solid internals and externals. One of my first M4s ever was in Classic Army, and I was very happy with it. Besides that, definitely more of an outdoor gun, shooting around 410, 420-ish. So let's take a look at the chrono reading and we'll be right back. Alright, so that was the chronograph reading right around 410, 420, going to be great for an outdoor gun. At the first half of this video, I did have a vertical grip at the front here. I actually took that off because what I want to show you guys is how the magazine actually ejects with that spring inside. That grip, just so you guys know, does not come with the gun. So let's say I'm playing, I'm engaged in a target, I'm running out of ammo, press the magazine release, magazine flies out, grab a new mag, lock it in, and you're good to go. So that just helps with a reload transition and just makes things very easy. Also, they do have an extended magazine well to make reloading even easier and even quicker. It just kind of guides the magazine exactly where it needs to go. The gun does come with a mod stock that is very comfortable and easy to shoulder. Battery is going to be housed back here as well. The other thing that is kind of cool, a lot of AKs, you have the front sight and the rear sight here in the middle. Not on the Krebs here. You have the front sight in the front, obviously, and then the rear sight in the back. It does have two peepholes, one for CQB and one for a longer range. Kind of similar to like an M4. It is a feature that I definitely like, where compared to the older ones, you just have that little bar that goes up and down. Besides that, this gun is going to go on our website for $293.75. That is not a bad deal at all, considering you have Classic Army internals, full metal sturdy constructions, rail systems everywhere, and all those nice little trinkets that you actually don't see on a lot of the other AKs. So just a great deal overall. This is GITV, guys. Thanks for watching.
I are relevant to your interests, then you can purchase them with the Airsoft GI Savings Trifecta and save lots of money.
I'm Deputy Joe LaMonaco. On behalf of the LA County Sheriff's Department and Airsoft GI, we'd like to say a few words on safety. Treat your airsoft gun like a real firearm. Never take it in public. It can be mistaken for an actual firearm. Always wear your eye protection when using airsoft. Airsoft is fun, but not worth losing an eye for.